Hello everybody, it's Monroe with Wildlands LARP. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon. Today I am here with Mr. Cameron Large, our Nerf guru, one of the many. And we're going to cover some of the painting techniques first, and then we're going to go into the ammo test where he shoots me with darts, which I'm sure some of you would really like to do, but you can't. So, because I'm just like that. Anyhow, we're going to cover some of the painting. So right here we got some stock weapons. Cameron, can you go through what some of these are? Because some people just might not know.
Yes, sure. These are some of the Mega Series blasters. This is a double breech, which I think if anyone's going to use a shotgun or like a rifle, this would be a perfect choice, even though it holds around 2 shots. It looks the part though, so I mean, that's pretty great. This is a Magnus. A lot of people probably prefer using a Cyclone Shot because it holds 3 more, but I just like the Magnus for its slim shape. This is a Proton, which probably won't be used for this LARP. I mean, won't be using for this LARP because it uses discs and...
We're not going to be doing discs on this game, unfortunately, because they're more like Frisbees anyhow.
Yeah.
And the accuracy, I was watching some YouTube videos of the discs, and it just wasn't good, so... We're just going to steer clear from it. I mean, that would look beautiful as a steampunk gun, but unfortunately, no. So what else do we got?
They do ricochet, though. That's
they bounce ricochet around.
This is a stock out-of-the-box Chronos that I got on Christmas. So that's that.
Okay.
I love these things. This is a Helios for riflemen. This would be great.
Now, is that motored?
No, it is not.
It is not motored, but it's got a mag.
But it has a mag, holds 7 rounds.
Okay.
These you can't get in stores. You can only get them with like buying another Helios or an Apollo or anything that comes with the 7-round magazine. But
okay.
You can actually get these on NF Strike or like online as a third party. So like any third party, like Chinese companies would sell these.
Okay.
For super cheap too. You can get them for like $3, I think, right now. So that's that. And this is a strong arm. I love these things. A lot of people prefer hammer shots too. That's okay, but I like strong arms for some reason. Just the look of them. Just hold an extra shot, slam fire. I love those things. And comparing to, let's compare a painted blaster to a stock blaster.
Okay.
This is, as I mentioned earlier, a Rival Chronos. This is a painted, fully decked out. So much money spent on it. Chronos as comparison. Obviously not an orange tip. This was for a different LARP in mind, so I won't be using this one here, but this is just to compare as in painting. Techniques I used. Dismantled, took all the internals, put them in a different area, just make sure that they were kept safe, didn't lose them, etc. Then I sanded the crap out of it. If you notice too, how these logos are divoted inwards. I took EP200 epoxy putty, put the putty over it, and then sanded the crap out of it with I think 100 or 60 grit sandpaper. I don't remember which one, but try to make it as smooth as possible so you don't see the logos anymore, so it looks like a smooth surface. And then I went over it with my base color of choice is duplicolor vinyl dye and fabric. You can get these for like $7-8 a can at like AutoZone. Basically any auto store. O'Reilly's I know sells them too. Advanced Auto Parts. I usually go to AutoZone. So these are really great base coats. I know other people prefer using different types of primers. Like most people try on our Nerf to try to stay away from this stuff, but I like it because it's more like an ink. And I've never had any problems with these things. So that's that.
Okay. So yeah, how long does it normally take you to do one of these? Paint them up.
This one, because I took my time and I didn't have time to continue around a week, I'd say.
A whole week, okay.
Yeah, it's best to just take your time to do this thing than try to rush it.
Okay.
A paint job that just... if you take your time, it'll just come out way much nicer. I mean, I remember doing my first spray paint, and I made it so bad, I almost cried.
But as we know, this weapon here will not be used at Wildlands, only because it has no orange tip. Now, if you re-oranged it, that'd be perfect. But unfortunately, that's not going to pass. But it looks beautiful. You did a great job. So normally you take these apart when you paint them, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
So let's go over here and take a look at this one you ripped apart. You blasphemous ripper aparter person.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got here?
This is a strong arm. I brought the stock one for comparison. This one took a while to sand because it has like that fake digicamo pattern.
Let's move in.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
Even if it rains, it's fine. It'll
Okay.
hold in. So I sanded out all that digicamo, sanded off the logo, sanded off this entire portion right here. As you can tell, it's super smooth now. Took out all the internals. I'm painting these a gold, kind of mixed with the, kind of like exactly what I did with my Kronos over there. Gold accents the brown for resembling wood. And yeah, that's that.
What's the other one we got over here?
These ones are small little pistols. I don't know if this one I'm adding to the NPC
Trimax.
pile yet. Trimax, that's a Adventure Force, like
Okay.
3-round. It's like a rotating auto sill. It's really cool.
Okay.
This is a front loader that I haven't finished yet either. This is a Kickback, which is an X-Shot
Okay.
blaster. I got that at like Menards of all places. That was weird. So yeah.
So one thing, just as a side note, people were asking me about yesterday. So just to clarify a rule that we have at Wildlands, if your firearm, your Nerf blaster, let's say this held 10, well, our limit is 6 to 8. You're only going to load this with 6 to 8. That's the rule. Yes, you can use a full mag. You just can only load so many into it, and that's it. And then we will be checking its marshals. And it is raining. So, yay. Yay for rain. I might pause this so we don't get soaked, and I can come back and we can cover some of the tricks of the trade and how to cover some of this. So we'll be right back. We're going to move this over into there so we don't get soaked. So we'll be right back, folks.